Welcome to ADHD Power Tools, where we give you the tools to unlock the power within. Hello, Brooke. Today I want to talk to you about time blindness. And I want to talk to you about what is time blindness. A lot of us with ADHD are guilty to let time, fly and be a little less productive. What is it? And how can we overcome it? What are some tools you can give our audience to overcome time blindness?
Every time you say time blindness, I think of the song Time Keeps On Slipping, Slipping, Slipping.
Exactly.
Well, once in a blue moon, you get a 25-hour day.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, we only have 24 hours. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing we can really do about it. We all have the same time during the day. So, what do we do to make the most out of our time and avoid time sucks? A time suck is something that people do when they should be doing something else. So, very often, it could be social media, it could be gossiping, it could be worrying about something. It could be being unfocused. All those things are stopping you from basically being productive on the task that you want to be doing. So, how do you avoid time sucks? Is the question, right? How do we overcome them?
Exactly. Yes. How do we?
How do we? That was the question.
Please. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still playing the song in my head. Well, lots of really good answers in my ebook, 13 Ways to Be Productive and Manage Your Time, on my website, Coaching with Brooke. But in there, I discuss a lot of different apps. So, Focus Booster, I know we've spoken about that, like just, using your optimal focus time to stay focused and log what you're doing. Planning your day. Planning your day is super important if you're trying to stay focused on things that are important in the time so you can be intentional. Putting away the distractions, right? So sometimes it's very hard. We just talked about digital distraction last week. Sometimes it's very hard to stay focused when you get alerts and you have things that are distracting you in front of you. So putting your electronics in another room or turning off the distractions that we spoke about last week. So you can completely eliminate certain things by not looking at it, right? So the things that are going to distract you, just avoid it. So like write down the things that are your time sucks. So we just named a few. Exactly. And when you're triggered to do something like that, when you have something scheduled that is a priority for you to do, it's just being aware of what can be a distraction. So, one other time suck for me is jumping onto my computer first thing in the morning. I know if I do that, I am going to stop myself from doing my morning routine when really my focus is reading, exercising, meditating, drinking a full glass of water. If I jump onto my computer and I start my work, I'm like, oh yeah, I can, only take 20 minutes and then I'll do everything that I said I was going to do. Or, oh yeah, I'm just going to scroll this like wedding registry thing and then eventually I'll get back to it. No, it's not going to happen. So for all of you employees out there, for all of you small business owners, whatever you are, if you are doing something that you know is going to suck your energy and your time, then either try to avoid it or set a timer and make sure that when that timer goes off, you must stop. But don't kid yourself. If you know that the TV is going to be a time suck, you know that gossiping is going to be a time suck, if you know that X is going to be a time suck, be aware of it.
Exactly. One of my time sucks as a college student is the phone. We talked about this last week, the digital distraction. And like you said, put it aside if you know, write it down what it is if you know, and stay away from it. I've talked about screen time and time limits, and also putting, my phone on do not disturb, which is 100% key because I'm so blind of time if I just sit on my phone usually. And a little cool thing I use, we all use, I bet, is alarms and reminders. when I realize I have something due at midnight, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll remember it. But it's like, no, truth is, I'll be blind of time and maybe not remember it. So I put a couple of alarms. If you look at my phone and the alarm section, through the 24-hour cycle, each hour has at least like 5 alarms in it, because I use alarms all the time. And a little cool thing to help me stay on top and stay focused and not fall into time blindness and time sucks, as you say, is I ran into this YouTube a channel called MD Prospect. Now this channel has like 12-hour study with me's, 10-hour study with me's. Like it ranges from 1 to like 12 hours. So you just have a little YouTube video playing, and it's some from the name, it's someone in medical school, and there's campfire, rain, a really relaxing, soothing sounds playing, and he has a Pomodoro technique going along with it too, Pomodoro method. So that's
Hmm.
something really cool to place. Having someone right there, like a YouTube channel, and he's studying or she's studying, and it's a study with me, and it goes with the Pomodoro effect, and that helps a lot out with time blindness. They have classical music, lo-fi music, really cool stuff, and that's something that helps me with my time blindness. It's really cool stuff. MD Prospect.
With the classical music, it's stimulating for your brain and it helps you stay focused. I mean, some people aren't okay if they're listening to music trying to stay focused, but for the people who can do that, classical music is a great way to do that. So
Yeah.
okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, and for me, the music with no lyrics helps most. Classical, orchestral, lo-fi, just beats and nice instruments playing helps. A very soothing music, no lyrics. That's usually the music I like playing. I usually play music when I study, take notes. And MD Prospect is a really cool YouTube channel to check out. But alarms, time markers, screen time, distractions, those are the main things for time blindness to keep in mind, to beat it, to overcome it.
Yes, awesome.